Greetings, everyone. Pete Pardo here from Sea of Tranquility. Welcome to another episode of The Listening Room. Haven't done one of these in a while. I know you guys love these. I promise I'm going to try and get back to doing these at least once a month. And basically, all The Listening Room is a chance for me to kind of tell and show you guys some of the stuff that I'm listening to in my spare time. These could be CDs that I've purchased just because I want to purchase them and wanted to check them out. Never owned them, right? Something new, something old. Could be stuff that I'm listening to, getting prepared for an album ranking. Occasionally I might show stuff that I'm listening to review on the channel. So it's just a mix of all this stuff that I'm picking up, pulling out of the collection, coming in, ordering, all that sort of stuff. So what do we got here? Let's start it off here. I've been in kind of a little Y&T kick of late, and I went out and picked up a couple of CDs that I did not have previously. And, you know, I'm on a Y&T kick because I was participating in that very cool book by Tim Derling, the Y&T book that I helped out on. And I went and got Y&T Unearthed Volume 1, which is a very cool collection of, like, rarities and leftovers and session tracks that didn't make their albums, right? Originally, these are demos and unreleased recordings from 1974 to 2003. 17 tracks on here, some scorching stuff on here. Really, really good. I mean, I'm amazed that some of these songs did not make any of the albums. There's some pretty rockin' shit on here. Really, really good. So, just to give you a little taste of what's on here, right? Really good. I'm glad I picked that up. I haven't gotten Volume 2 yet. I've heard Volume 1 is better than Volume 2, but definitely wanted to get that. And then, I don't know why I never owned this, but I picked up the Y&T Yesterday and Today Live 2-disc set. Amazing stuff on here. A great live album. You got Mean Streak on here, Hurricane, Don't Stop Running, Struck Down, Winds of Change, Black Tiger, Midnight in Tokyo, Beautiful Dreamer, Hard Times, I'll Cry, I Believe in You, Squeeze, Forever, Earthshaker, and Rescue Me. Great live set from Y&T. I picked up the 10 album on CD. Just never had this. Terrible album cover, but really good album. And then I got one of Dave's solo albums, the Medichetti album, which is really good, bluesy, hard rock. 13 tracks. It's a really long album, but still really good. Great vocals, great soulful guitar playing. Again, Medichetti, one of the underrated dudes out there in all of hard rock and metal. Just a great vocalist, great guitar player. Needs to be more of a household name, in my opinion. Picked this up from Ken Golden, one of those gray area live albums, right? The Mahavishnu Orchestra, Cornell University, 1973, 2-disc set. Absolutely smoking. I would highly recommend any Mahavishnu fan get this while it's still available. Really in-your-face recording, too. I mean, McLaughlin's guitar is just like face-melting in the mix. Got Birds of Fire on here, Miles Beyond, You Know, Dream, One Word. Then on this, too, The Dance of the Maya, Sanctuary, A Lotus on Irish Streams, and Vital Transformations. Really, really good. Kind of a bootleg there. Let's see. What else we got here? I have picked up some Destruction stuff. So I was always a big fan of the German thrash scene, and I had lots of Destruction, Creator, all that stuff on vinyl back in the day, and a lot of that I just never replaced on CD, and I would like to do some kind of Destruction ranking in the months ahead, so I went and picked up some of their stuff on CD for the first time. Release from Agony, okay. Also got the Mad Butcher EP plus Eternal Devastation. I mean, Destruction, so good, so influential. Also got Sentence of Death EP along with Infernal Overkill. There's Sentence of Death, Infernal Overkill. These kind of 2-on-1 things. It's cool to get the EPs included with the albums that they kind of came out around. Got Spiritual Genocide, one of the more recent albums, and then a cool 3-on-1, which has All Hell Breaks Loose, The Antichrist, and Day of Reckoning all in one set. Very cool stuff there. More German thrash, because of course I have promised a Creator ranking in the not too distant future as well. So we've got Terrible Certainty, nice little media book thing here. It's one of my favorites. Always loved this back in the day. One of their unsung greats, Extreme Aggression, The Great Coma of Souls, Pleasure to Kill. One of the great early albums, and of course, Endless Pain. All right, these are all mandatory Creator. I have most of their more recent stuff. I just never went out and bought like a lot of the early ones. Hold on, we got more German thrash for you in just a second. Oh God, where do I put all this stuff? I got stuff all over the place here. So I've also been going out and getting, because again, haven't really had a lot of it on CD. I do have some stuff, but got some Sodom, Epitome of Torture. War and Pieces. Always love that album cover. Decision Day. And I do want to thank Nick Usofian, who helped hook me up with this one. All right, thank you, Nick. It's always greatly appreciated. The 5 albums in one box. Great way to get a lot of the classic early Sodom stuff. This is so hard to get. I want to thank Nick for helping out financially to pick this one up. It was very nice of him to do so. This has got Tapping the Vein, Get What You Deserve, Masquerade in Blood, M16, and self-titled Sodom, all in one set. And then I got this one here also, 2 originals of Sodom. So here you've got Persecution Mania and In the Sign of Evil / Obsessed by Cruelty. So very cool little set right there. So yes, I got a whole bunch of Sodom. Also planning on a Sodom ranking at some point too. What else we got here? Picked up this cool Earth, Wind, and Fire live set called Gratitude. Killer live album from Earth, Wind, and Fire. Really dig that a lot. Been listening to a lot of Joni Mitchell too. I really like the Joni Mitchell kind of like jazz era, right? So of course we've got albums like these. Hissing, Summer Lawns, Court and Spark. You got Jaco Pastorius is on these, and Larry Carlton, and all sorts of really cool jazz players. Tom Scott. There's the Mingus album. Here's the Ladies of the Canyon. Some of this stuff is kind of like still her folk period, but starting to get into jazz. Here's where she's kind of moving away from the jazz stuff into a little bit more of a rock and pop world. Got Steve Lukather's on guitar on a good chunk of that album. Here's one of my favorites, Hejira album, classic. Here's the Blue album, also classic. For the Roses. Been listening to the live album too. Got that laying around here somewhere. What else we got here? Been also checking out the band Voyager, Australian prog metal band. These are just 2 of my recent pickups. I've got a handful of others here as well. You can expect a Voyager ranking at some point. Also been listening to a lot of Angra. So of course we got the latest one. We got Omni and Secret Garden, Brazilian power metal. We've got the great doom band Warhorse. Karen LaPreziosa turned me on to this. No, this is not the Deep Purple spin-off band Warhorse from the 70s. This is the doom band Warhorse. This is called As Heaven Turns to Ash. Excellent, excellent doom album. Do want to thank Craig Kaminsky for sending me over a copy of James Young's City Slicker, JY City Slicker, James Young with Jan Hammer. That's very, very cool. As you know, I'm a big Styx fan. What else we got here? God, all sorts of stuff. I just got shit laying everywhere. Let's see. Picked up the first Cadabra album. I've reviewed the most recent one on the channel. This is their prior album. It's very good. This just showed up the other day. Some cool jazz and fusion stuff. We got this twofer for Energit, which I absolutely love. Got this Jazz Q album, which Ken Golden turned me on to. 1980. Very cool kind of jazz rock and fusion. What else? How about some box sets? Sure, why not? I picked this up. It was so cheap I couldn't resist it. Simon & Garfunkel, the complete albums collection. Basically has everything. All the studio albums, soundtrack album, the greatest hits album and all the live albums. It's amazing how these Simon and Garfunkel studio albums are like so strong. They're like barely a half hour each, 29 to 31 minutes for most of them. And, especially Sounds of Silence, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme, Bookends, and Bridge Over Troubled Water are so great. I like the first one too, Wednesday Morning 3 a.m., but the other one's just so great. So many great songs. It's just incredible how many good classic tracks they had. Again, it's pop, it's folk, right? I don't always listen to stuff like that, but I always love Simon and Garfunkel. I got the Bread original album series. Grant Arthur and I are going to do a Bread ranking of these albums. It's these 5 plus one more. That's coming up in the not too distant future. I got, and I'm sad to say I still haven't opened them up yet. I've picked up the Marillion, Misplaced Childhood, and Clutching at Straws box sets. Right? They reissued these. I've had them for a while. I just haven't had the chance to listen to them. The time to listen to all this stuff is just like just gotta find an hour or 2 or 3 here and there just to at least open them and just start checking them out. What else? Picked up the Nebula Dose EPs. Okay, Craig Kaminsky and I talked about this one in the recent Nebula ranking that we did. George Lemay hooked me up with Space Circus, Fantastic Arrival. Very cool Japanese fusion there. Let's see. Is there anything else sitting around? Oh, yeah, and for those of you who didn't see it on my short, but I got some Sabbath bootlegs. So I got Black Sabbath, Dayton, Ohio, 1972. Really good. This is even better. Black Sabbath, Definitive Long Beach Show from 1975, the Mike Millard Master Tapes. This is great. 2-disc set. Really, really good. And then Black Sabbath in Germany, 1983 on the Born Again Tour. 4 discs, couple shows here. Mandatory Sabbath, I think. If you like collecting bootlegs, man, it's like there's a lot of good Sabbath ones out there. I think that's probably about it. There's other things here and there, but I think that's the general gist of everything. So lots of stuff keeping me busy of late. There's never a shortage of stuff to listen to, and I listen to stuff in the car and at the gym as well. But this has been taking up a lot of my time, especially here in the office. So that's what's going on. Hopefully I'll do another one next month. Thanks for watching, everybody. Visit us on the web at www.seatranquility.org. We're on Facebook. We're on YouTube all together all the damn time. Please subscribe if you haven't already and click on that notification bell so you get alerted of all of our content as it posts. And please do hit the like button before you leave. Also down below, get the links to our Ko-Fi page for channel donations, our merch page, and our Cameo page. Thank you in advance for all your support there, as always. And we'll see you soon here with more stuff. I am Pete Pardo. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.